obviously this channel, this is my OG channel. This is what I literally made most of my money on. I made over 150k on this channel within a couple of years, right? Crazy. So just quickly, that intro that you just saw to the producer Cartel, it's a new community that I've built where I'm basically going to show you absolutely everything when it comes to selling beats online and how to scale your online beat selling business. Just take a look, link is in the description. So bro, the reason I showed you that clip was just to emphasize that what I preach in these videos is not cap, because my channel with at the time 12.4 thousand subscribers fucking died. Like, this shit is real. Like, when I tell you guys to post your beats daily, I mean it, because you can literally see the views, you know, on that front page, how many views I was getting at the time. 300, 200, 100 on a 12k channel. And we flash forward to now, I'm gonna put on the screen how my channel is doing. Look how much better it is doing. Why is it doing so much better? Like I said in the last video, and thank you for all the support in the last video, you guys are killing it. I'm posting daily. And not only am I posting daily, I'm making sure each upload is good enough. And I'm at the point now where obviously the beat I was talking about in the last video that was growing, it's slowed down slightly, but it's still growing consistently, if you get what I mean. And we're on 16k views on that beat. But then I've got a bunch of other beats. I got a beat the other day. It hit 1.3k within 24 hours, which was a daily thing for me, you know, maybe a year and a half ago. But obviously because of the inconsistency, I've had to grow and restart and revamp the channel. But so basically that's turned into something that is a really positive sign for me, because it shows that I'm getting back to where I was and beyond. So when you literally look at the difference, I'm like genuinely deep the difference between how my channel was performing then versus now. And the only thing I changed, like I said, was just my consistency, just making sure that I'm actually locking in mentally and making posting beats every single day a habit and part of my day. And what I want to explain to you guys is this. When you're thinking about posting every day because you want this stuff for yourself, like you want the success for yourself, you want to actually start selling beats online, you want to start getting views and recognition and placements and all that kind of shit, right? All of it. When you're considering it and weighing up in your mind and what you actually have to do in order to achieve these things, you know that posting pretty consistently daily is difficult. And a lot of you guys will leave a comment saying, oh, I don't know how you post daily, I just can't do it, da-da-da-da-ray-tay-tay. But the thing is, to post daily, you have to turn it into a habit. Like, you have to allow it to manifest itself into a habit. Because yes, when you start off, when you first start that first week of trying to promise yourself that you're gonna post daily, I'm sure you've already been there, you're like,
you know what, I got all these beats, let me try and post daily, I wanna be a type beat producer, I wanna be able to sell beats online.
And you post those first few beats, you get a bit of momentum, you're like, yeah, this ain't too bad, I can do it. And then that day hits, or there's a couple day hits where you just can't seem to create a beat. Okay, the reason why that moment is very, very significant in terms of whether you'll actually make it or not is because that's where most people quit, because they realize that posting daily is quite difficult, it's quite a challenge. But it's only difficult and a challenge until you break past that point, or until you allow yourself enough time for the habit to manifest to where you don't even have to think about it. It's just a natural, autonomous part of your day to make sure you have the beat ready and that you post it. There's days where I'll have a lot of other stuff going on. I'll be working on other stuff. I'll literally be, you know, doing my fitness content. A lot of you guys know I do fitness. And beats will be kind of like a secondary thought for me as part of that day sometimes, right? Or most of the time, to be honest. And it will get to maybe like 6 p.m, 7 p.m. I'm starting to wind down, want to go to sleep. And it will just hit me in my head. Like, it will just like, choom. I don't know if that's a good like visual representation, but literally the thought will come to me, oh shit, I need to post a beat. But the thing is, it's not even like a oh shit in the sense that I don't have it ready. I have the beat ready because I prepared the day before, like I always tell you, because I create 3 beats a day. So it's like, oh, okay, cool, I gotta post a beat. I quickly make the tunes to tube thing, da-da-da, ray-tay-tay, boom, 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 and the beat is posted, done, right? Whereas before, when you're starting out, you're trying to post daily, you're sitting there trying to come up with the perfect beat for your channel. You know, maybe you're doing like, let's say for instance, a Cash Cobain type beat channel, or Drake, let's just say Drake, and you're sitting there looking through your loops, trying to like put together a melody, trying to put the drums together, you're trying to do everything to create a beat. You create a new project because the last one was shit and it ain't good enough for the channel, and you just keep struggling. You keep struggling in that moment because you weren't prepared, and it's not a habit for you to post these beats every day yet, and you're kind of at that point where the friction is so high and it's so easy to just tell yourself, fuck this, I'm not posting today. It's fine, it ain't gonna get any views anyway, you'll tell yourself, you know. It's okay, you know, I can just post tomorrow. But that same error and judgment over time is what is going to stop you from essentially growing your channel to numbers like this. So the moral of the story, essentially, is that the visual representation I've given you at the start of this video is basically me when posting Beats Daily was anything but a habit, when it was basically just something that I used to do, to where now it's something that I do every single day, right? And it's genuinely a part of my day, and without thinking about it, without stressing myself about it, okay? Because I'm prepared and it's just something that's natural to me. I know I got to make 3 beats a day. Sometimes, yes, I might have a day where 3 beats a day is unrealistic because of extenuating circumstances. I'll make 1, okay? But anything is better than 0 for a start. And sometimes you will have days where you post a slightly worse beat where you know that you personally don't really like it. And the ironic thing is, I forgot to mention in the last video, that beat that got 16k views recently, I didn't even like the beat. I really didn't even like the beat. I didn't want to post it. I was a bit kind of like unhappy with that upload. I was kind of like, do I really have to post this? But it was just one of them where I had nothing else ready. And I was like, this is the only real one that fits my channel. So I'm just going to post it and just hopefully people like it. And they did. So sometimes it goes like that. But essentially what I'm trying to drive home to you is all about kind of the compound effect of each and every single day doing what I tell you to do. Listen, like on a real serious level, if you just watch my videos and you follow my channels, and I say channels, I'm only focusing on one channel now, but you follow my channel, you watch what I do, you study what I do, you try and get into the kind of like the analysis of what other producers are also doing that's working for them, and you literally just apply what you see and what you learn. If you just follow that, just don't add your own retarded thoughts into the process. Just literally follow what I tell you and follow alongside me, copy me, right? In a couple months, you'll have a channel that's doing well. Guaranteed. Okay, as long as you're a good producer. That's it. And that's the exact same thing I did back when it was lockdown and I was trying to get the producer thing going for the first time. Ant Chamberlain made a producer grind interview or whatever. He was on producer grind. And I literally followed that nigga's advice to a T. I didn't deviate from the process. I literally just heard what he said. I saw it. It looked realistic. It looked genuine. He came across genuine. I knew he wasn't chatting shit. I followed it, I believed it, I trusted the process, didn't have these little skeptical doubts that I had no right to have. Like a lot of people will comment on my videos, which is fine, it's normal. I don't take it personally, it is what it is. But I think there was a guy that commented something like, oh yeah, most producers can't get 2k on a beat, da 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 da. And a lot of you guys checked him on that. You were like, yeah, you can't, like, bro, everyone's getting 2k plus views on the beat. What are you talking about? Everyone was basically shutting him down, okay? You get people like that. But the thing is, those people that have those skeptical ass thoughts, and this goes for any industry and any kind of side hustle or any online business, that skepticism will basically keep you where you are. Because at some point you just have to try. You have to try it for yourself. Instead of trying to sit there and kind of evaluate whether it's worth the attempt, just make the fucking attempt, aim, point, aim, shoot. If you miss, okay, try again, point, aim, shoot, bit closer this time, okay, point, aim, shoot, now you've hit the target. That's how you got to do it. And if you never hit the target and it, you know, the process didn't work and the guy was actually chatting shit, you will find out by the evidence of your own process, not by sitting there and leaving it to chance or your imagination as to what the reality actually is, okay? That's basically what I'll say as far as that goes. So yeah, I just wanted to share that because this was actually brought to my attention in terms of like the difference between how my channel was back then versus now sort of thing. Because I'm putting together a school community and this is one of the course videos that I had from a little while back. And when I saw this, when I was putting the course back together on Skool and adding stuff to it, etc., I was like, oh shit, that's a sick video. But actually, yeah, just on that, in regards to my Skool community, it will actually be ready by the time you're watching this video. So if you just go into the description, there will be a link to join the Skool community. And what is inside the Skool community? The whole fucking Type Beat Mastery course is there. But aside from that, as part of the Skool community, I'm going to do weekly Q&A sessions. Everybody is part of the group, answering all your questions and doubts about how to grow your channel. And also, not only that, you're going to get one-to-one, literally coaching from me on how to actually grow your channel. So if that interests you and you actually want to just basically have me walk you through the process with no doubts and you just execute, click the link, sign up. And just in case it wasn't viable enough already, I'm actually going to be constantly updating like a resource hub on Skool where I'm literally going to post a video every week on what's working, what niches are popping, what I think's changing. Basically just giving you guys a bunch of new information week on week so that you're actually heading into the beat market just fully equipped and you're not walking around in the dark, stumbling around trying to find your way through, okay? If you enjoyed this video, like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm being consistent. Look at this. I'm actually being consistent. I'm posting weekly on this channel. Look at questions. So consistent, so inspirational. Wow. Anyway, peace.